Hello everyone, welcome to Let's Crack UPSC CSE English, our Inspire Crash Course for Prelims 2021. In today's session, we'll learn about High Court. In our previous lectures, we have covered Chief Minister and State Legislature. Now we'll see High Court in today's session. Yes friends. It's my pleasure to welcome you all on Unacademy, India's largest learning platform, where you will get structured courses, unlimited access for live and recorded classes. It's me, Rushikesh Inamdar, guiding UPSC aspirants from last 8 years. You can follow me on Unacademy and also you can join our Telegram group using this link. Yes. Friends, Unacademy providing study material in hard copy, that is in the form of 20 books with minimum 1 year subscription. Yes, these books worth rupees 10,000 you will get absolutely free with our minimum 1 year subscription. So you can opt for 1 year, 2 year or 3 year subscription. Yes, and this offer is valid till 20th April. Yes. We have mega subscription offer in which if you will opt for 1 year plan, then you will get subscription validity till next preliminary examination, that is preliminary 2022. And if you will go with 2 year plan, then you will get validity till prelims 2023. Yes, this offer is valid till 20th April and you can use referral code RBI Life. Yes, RBI Life to get subscription under this mega offer. Yes, those aspirants are pursuing their graduation or after their 12th examination they are planning to start their preparation for Civil Services Examination. They can opt for our iconic subscription where they will get all the features of our plus courses along with additional benefits like personal guidance, study planner, expert guidelines in their course. So my suggestion to all those aspirants, opt for our iconic subscription. Yes, if we are talking about paid subscription on Unacademy, we have plus and iconic subscription where you will get 10% discount after using referral code RBI Life. Yes. So after using this code, you will get 10% discount, and these are courses, the plus and iconic courses where our best educators will guide you throughout your preparation. And also you can use this code on optional subscription as well. Yes, here also you will eligible to get 10% discount. These are the combo subscription available on our platform for general studies and optional subject. Here you can opt for the course for 1 year, 2 year or 3 years. And here also you can use referral code RBI Life to get 10% discount. Yes friends, so it's chase your UPSC dream with Unacademy where we are providing a loan for UPSC preparation on our platform. Yes, in this program we have 0% processing fee, 0% interest rate. So those aspirants facing financial obstacles for their chasing their dream, Unacademy with them. So please apply for loan using this link and or using the form in the description section to avail this program of loan for UPSC. Yes friends, Unacademy is providing free test series for all aspirants. Just you have to unlock the tests using code RBI Life. Yes, we will cover complete general studies and current affairs part in this test series. Yes. So now we'll start today's session with High Court. Yes, friends. So in the Indian single integrated judicial system, the High Court operates below the Supreme Court but above the subordinate courts. Yes, if we are talking about integral system of judiciary in our country, so as we know, Supreme Court is the apex judicial body, then High Court, and then subordinate court. Yes. So friends, so here in the integrated judicial system, we have Supreme Court at the apex, then High Court and subordinate court. So the High Court operates below the Supreme Court and above the subordinate courts. Yes. So the judiciary in a state which consists of a High Court and a hierarchy of subordinate court. Yes. So the High Court occupies the top position in the judicial administration of state. Yes. So the institution of High Court originated in India in 1862 when the High Courts were set up at Calcutta, Bombay and Madras. Yes, these three High Courts were set up under the provisions of the Indian High Courts Act 1861. Yes. So in 1866, a fourth High Court was established at Allahabad. Yes. So in the course of time, each province in British India came to have its own High Court after 1950, and a High Court existing a province became the High Court for the corresponding state. Yes. So the institution of High Court originated in India in 1862. Yes. So the High Courts were set up at Calcutta, Bombay and Madras. In 1966, a fourth High Court was established at Allahabad. Yes, so after 1950, a High Court existing in a province became the High Court for the corresponding state, and the Constitution of India provides for a High Court for each state, but 7th Amendment Act of 1956, yes, 7th Constitutional Amendment Act of 1956 authorizes the Parliament to establish a common High Court, yes, a common High Court for two or more states, yes, for two or more state and a union territory. Yes, so this 7th Amendment Act of 1956, which authorized the Parliament to establish a common High Court for two or more states, or for two or more states and a union territory. Yes. So the territorial jurisdiction of a High Court is coterminous with the territory of a state. So similarly, the territorial jurisdiction of a common High Court is coterminous with the territories of the concerned states and union territory. So at present 2019 there are 25 high courts in the country. Yes, till 2019 there are 25 high courts in the country. Yes. So with the creation of 3 more new states in 2000, the number of high courts increased from 18 to 21, and again the creation of separate high courts for the 3 northeastern states of Manipur, Meghalaya and Tripura. Yes, so these separate courts for these 3 northeastern states was created in 2013, and the number of high courts increased from 21 to 24. And further, with the establishment of a separate high court for the state of Andhra Pradesh in 2019, the number of high courts increased from 24 to 25. Yes. So, out of them, only 3 high courts have jurisdiction over more than one state. Yes, so there are only 3 high courts have jurisdiction over more than one state. So among the 9 union territories, Delhi alone has separate high court. Yes. Now it's 8. Yes. So among the all union territories, Delhi alone has separate high court. Yes. So the union territories of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh have a common high court. So the union territories fall under the jurisdiction of different state high courts. Yes, the other union territories than Delhi and Jammu and Kashmir falls under the jurisdiction of different state high courts. So the parliament can extend the jurisdiction of a high court to any union territory or exclude the jurisdiction of a high court from any union territory. Yes. So Article 214 to Article 231 in Part 6 of the Constitution deal with the organization, independence, jurisdiction, powers, procedures of the high courts. Yes, Article 214 to 231 in Part 6 of the Constitution deal with the organization, independence, jurisdiction, powers, procedures of the high courts. Yes, we'll see one by one all these articles. So, the composition of and appointment in the high courts. Yes, every high court consists of a chief justice and such other judges as the president may from time to time deem necessary to appoint. So thus the constitution does not specify the strength of a high court and leaves it to the discretion of the president. Yes, so accordingly the president determines the strength of a high court from time to time depending upon its workload. Yes. Now we'll see the appointment of judges in high courts. Yes, so the judges of high court are appointed by the president. Yes, the chief justice is appointed by the president after the consultation with the chief justice of India and the governor of the state concerned. Yes, the chief justice of high court is appointed by the president after the consultation with the chief justice of India and the governor of that state. So, for appointment of other judges, the Chief Justice of the concerned High Court is also consulted by the President. Yes. For appointment of the other judges, the Chief Justice of the concerned High Court is also consulted. So, in case of a common high court for two or more states, the governors of all the states concerned are consulted by the president. Yes, in the second judge's case 1993, the Supreme Court ruled that no appointment of a judge of the High Court can be made unless it is in conformity with the opinion of the Chief Justice of India. Yes, in the third judge's case 1998, in Presidential Reference 1998, the President sought the Supreme Court's opinion under Article 143 on certain doubts over the consultation process to be adopted by the Chief Justice of India as stipulated in the case, in the 1993 case, where the Supreme Court opinion that in case of appointment of High Court judges, the Chief Justice of India should consult a collegium of two senior most judges of the Supreme Court. Yes, thus, sole opinion of the Chief Justice of India alone does not constitute the consultation process. Yes. So, these are the provisions related with the appointment of judges in High Court. So, the 99th Constitutional Amendment Act of 2014, the National Judicial Appointments Commission Act of 2014 have replaced the collegium system of appointing judges to the Supreme Court and High Courts with new body called National Judicial Appointments Commission. Yes, NJSC. Yes, Ramkumar in today's session will learn about High Court. Yes. So, in 2015, the Supreme Court has declared both 99 constitutional amendment as well as the NJSA Act as unconstitutional and void. So, consequently, the earlier collegium system became operative again. Yes, this verdict was delivered by the Supreme Court in the fourth judge's case 2015. So, the court were opinion that the new system, that is National Judicial Appointments Commission, would affect the independence of the judiciary. So, now the collegium system became operative with the appointment of judges. Yes. Now we'll see the qualifications, oath and salaries. Yes, of judges of High Court. First we'll see qualifications of judges. Yes, a person to be appointed as a judge of a High Court should have the following qualifications. Yes, he should be a citizen of India. He should have held a judicial office in the territory of India for 10 years. Or he should have been an advocate of a High Court for 10 years. From the above, it is clear that the Constitution has not prescribed a minimum age for appointment as a judge of a High Court, and moreover, unlike in the case of Supreme Court, the Constitution makes no provision for appointment of distinguished jurist as judge of a High Court. Yes, oath and affirmation. So a person appointed as a judge of a High Court before entering upon his office has to make and subscribe an oath or affirmation before the governor of the state or some person appointed by governor for this purpose. Yes. So, a person who is appointed as a judge of a High Court, he has to make and subscribe an oath and affirmation before the governor of the state. Yes, so in his oath, a judge of a high court swears to bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India, to uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India, to duly and faithfully and to the best of his ability, knowledge, and judgment perform the duties of the office without fear or favor, affection or ill will. Yes, to uphold the Constitution and the laws. Yes. So, after that, we'll see salaries and allowances. So, the salaries and allowances, privileges, leave, and pension of the judges of a high court are determined from time to time by the parliament. Yes, they cannot be varied to their disadvantage after their appointment, except during a financial emergency. Yes, in 2018, the salary of the Chief Justice was increased from 90,000 to 2.2 lakh 50,000 per month, and of a judge from 80,000 to 2 lakh 25,000 per month. Yes, in 2018, the salary of the Chief Justice of High Court was increased from 90,000 to 2 lakh 50,000 per month, and that of a judge from 80,000 to 2 lakh 25,000 per month. Yes, if we see in 1950, their salaries were fixed at 4,000 per month for the Chief Justice of High Court and 3,500 per month for the Judge of High Court. In 1986, their salaries were raised to 9,000 per month for the Chief Justice of High Court and 8,000 per month for the Judge of High Court. In 1998, their salaries were raised to 30,000 per month to the Chief Justice of High Court and 26,000 per month for the Judge of High Court. In 2009, the salaries were raised rupees to 90,000 per month for the Chief Justice of High Court and 80,000 per month for the Judge of High Court. Yes. So there are also paid sumptuary allowance and provided with free accommodation and other facilities like medical, car, telephone, etc. And the retired Chief Justice and judges are entitled to 50% of their last drawn salary as monthly pension. Yes, so these are the qualification oath and salaries of High Court judges. Yes, now we'll see the tenure, removal and transfer. Yes, now we'll see the tenure of judges. So the Constitution has not fixed the tenure of a judge of a high court. So however, it makes the following four provisions in this regard. Yes, so in our Constitution, there is no any provision of the fixed tenure of judge of a high court, but there are four provisions in this regard, like the judge of high court holds office until he attains the age of 62 years. Now the retirement age has been raised from 60 to 62 years by the 15th Amendment Act. 15th Amendment Act of 1963. So any questions regarding his age is to be decided by the President after consultation with the Chief Justice of India, and the decision of the President is final in this regard. Yes. So he holds office until he attains the age of 62 years. Yes, he can resign his office by writing to the President. He can be removed from his office by the President on the recommendation of the Parliament. Yes, he vacates his office when he is appointed as a judge of the Supreme Court, or when he is transferred to another high court. Yes. So these are the four provisions in regard with the tenure of judges in high courts. Yes. Now we'll see removal of judges. So a judge of high court can be removed from his office by an order of the President. Yes. So the President can issue the removal order only after an address by the Parliament has been presented to him in the same session for such removal. The address must be supported by a special majority of each House of Parliament. Yes, the address must be supported by a House present and voting. Yes. The grounds of removal are to prove misbehavior or incapacity. Thus, a judge of a high court can be removed in the same manner and on the same grounds as a judge of a Supreme Court. Yes. So, judge of a high court can be removed in the same manner and on the same grounds as a judge of the Supreme Court. So, the Judges Inquiry Act 1968, which regulates the procedure relating to the removal of a judge of a high court by the process of impeachment. Yes, a removal motion signed by 100 members in the case of Lok Sabha and or 50 members in the case of Rajya Sabha is to be given to the Speaker or Chairman. Yes, the Speaker or Chairman may admit the motion or refuse to admit it. Yes. If it is admitted, then the Speaker in the Lok Sabha or the Chairman in the Rajya Sabha is to constitute a 3-member committee to investigate into the charges. Yes, so this is the procedure for the undermentioned Judges Inquiry Act 1968. Yes, then the committee should be consist of, yes, this committee, 3-member committee constituted by Speaker or Chairman to investigate into charges, which should be consist of the Chief Justice or a judge of the Supreme Court, a Chief Justice of a High Court, and a distinguished jurist. Yes, if the committee finds the judge to be guilty of misbehavior or suffering from an incapacity, the House can take up the consideration of the motion. Yes, after the motion is passed by each House of Parliament by special majority, an address is presented to the President of removal of the judge. Yes, and finally, the President passes an order removing the judge from the above And it is clear that the procedure for the impeachment of a judge of a high court is the same as that of judge of the Supreme Court. Yes, so it is interesting to know that no judge of a high court has been impeached so far. Yes. Yes, these are the three members of the committee: the Chief Justice or a judge of the Supreme Court. Yes. Second is the Chief Justice of High Court, and third is a distinguished jurist. Yes, these are the three-member committee. Now the procedure of removal is followed after these charges or the misbehavior to be proven in front of the committee. So the committee will decide and they'll submit report to the president in this regard. Yes. Now after that we'll see the transfer of judges. So the president can transfer a judge from one high court to another after consulting the Chief Justice of India. Yes, on transfer, he is entitled to receive, in addition to his salary, such compensatory allowances as may be determined by Parliament. Yes, in 1977, the Supreme Court ruled that the transfer of a high court judges could be resorted to only as an exceptional measure and only in public interest and not by way of punishment. Again in 1994, the Supreme Court held that judicial review is necessary to check arbitrariness in transfer of judges, but only the judge who is transferred can challenge it. Yes. So this is the about transfer of judges. So in the third judges case 1998, the Supreme Court opinioned that in case of the transfer of high court judges, the Chief Justice of India should consult, in addition to the collegium of four senior most judges of the Supreme Court. Yes, the Chief Justice of the two high courts from which the judge is being transferred and the other receiving him. Yes. So, thus the sole opinion of the Chief Justice of India does not constitute the consultation process. Yes. So, this is the tenure removal and transfer of the judges. Yes, friends. So, along with free test series, you can join our new batches, which starting from 21st April. Yes, friends. We have batches for 1 year, 2 year, and NCRT batches also. And there are batches for prelims targeted as well. Yes, and you can participate in Unacademy combat we are conducting on upcoming Sunday, that is on 18th of April in the morning 11 a.m. Yes, so every Sunday we are conducting Unacademy combat. Now this combat is available in Hindi medium also. And friends, you can use code RBI Life to enroll for Unacademy combat. Yes. So in our today's session, we have covered few provisions related to the High Court. Yes. So in integrated judicial system, the High Court operates below the Supreme Court and above the subordinate courts. So the High Courts occupies the top position in the judicial administration of a state. Then we have studied the historical background of High Court as in 1862. The institution of High Court originated in India. Yes, then we have covered 7th Constitutional Amendment Act of 1956, which authorizes or empowered the Parliament to establish a common High Court for two or more states, or for two or more states and a union territory. Yes. So Article 214 to Article 231 in Part 6 of the Constitution, which deals with the organization, independence, jurisdiction, powers, procedures of the High Courts. Then we have covered composition and appointment of judges of High Court. Yes, appointment. Then we have covered qualifications, oath and salaries. Then we have covered qualifications of judges, oath and affirmation. And then salaries and allowances of High Court judges. Then we have covered tenure, removal and transfer. Yes, we have covered tenure of judges, removal of judges, and then transfer of judges. Yes. So friends, we'll see further provisions in the next session. Yes. So that's it for today's session. We'll continue the High Court topic in next session. Till the time, keep revising what we have covered in today's session. Do not forget to join our Telegram group using this link. And friends, do not forget to use code RBI Live to get 10% discount in our paid courses. Please like, share and subscribe Unacademy videos on YouTube channels and hit the bell icon for updates of our lectures. Yes, so friends, keep studying, keep revising. All the best. Take care.